You are watching Outcast Motorsports on Zero X Media.
It's showtime!
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Richmond Raceway, the action track. I'm Glad Dad here with Zero X Media, and we've got a thriller lined up under the lights tonight here at Richmond. It may only be a 3/4 of a mile track, but don't let that size fool you. This place races like a short track with a strategy of a super speedway. Tire management, rhythm, and timing your moves are everything. Tonight, it's all about who can master the long runs, survive the bumping, the banging, and finding themselves in the victory lane. So buckle up, race fans. This is Richmond, and you don't want to miss a lap. Let's take a look here at Richmond from the Google Earth cam. 3/4 mile D-shaped oval known as the action track opened up in 1946. This short track has a reputation for long green flag runs, especially if you're in the Outcast League. Mixed with plenty of door-to-door racing, the surface is worn, so the tire fall-off is dramatic. Drivers will need to manage their equipment while fighting hard in tight corners. Patience and precision are key. Let's get down trackside, see what these guys are working with tonight. As we see Ronnie Welcher on track, how about that? Currently 11th on the leaderboards of the fastest laps. From Hiawassee, Georgia, driving the 68 Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds Chevy Silverado. Man, we got some loosey-gooseys out there tonight. Let's throw up the tower for you folks so you can see just who's in the front and who's not doing so great. Of course, we've got Eric Johnson leading the way here in practice with the fastest lap, followed by Brandon Brock, who is out on track. And we got Terry Lutweiler sitting on pit road here, currently third. And Brian Zimmer's fourth. Looking good out there, buddy. And Mr. Charles Wilson. Kel Peterson in the 6th position here so far tonight. See what he's got for those guys. He is in the playoffs along with a lot of other heavy hitters that are just as fast. And Drew Kuhn, not seeing him out on track. Nor Jesse Graham, which hadn't been here for a couple weeks. Matt DeLuca, currently 9th fastest. And Michael Seymour. Robert Tibbs in that 19 Toyota Tundra, currently 11th fastest. And Josh Yarbrough representing that pink and purple tonight. Man, that thing looks good. He's currently 13th fastest. And Mr. Steve Giberson. Oh, as we see Cale Yarbrough there. Cale Peterson, not Cale Yarbrough. That's a NASCAR racer. Sorry about that. And Carson Youngblood out here. Glad to see him out on track. Cale Yarbrough. I don't know why I said that. Cale Peterson, Josh Yarbrough, you know. Matt Markland in that Bojangles 68 truck, battling with Charles Wilson there. Don Rother's out there too. And as you guys know, there are 12 trucks, 12 drivers out here competing, and this is the shutoff race. Next week, Charlotte for the title. Eric Johnson's in the lead, only by 2 points over Brian Zimmer. Josh Yarbrough sitting in the 3rd position. Matt DeLuca in 4th. Robert Tibbs in 5th. Cale Peterson in 6th. Brandon Brock and Terry Lutweiler are tied for the 7th position, but they're 46 points back. They're going to need a pretty good night. Charles Wilson's in 9th. Brian Welchell's in 10th. Shannon Donathan and Kevin Cornelius. There's some guys back there that need a really good solid finish, and there are some back there that need they're in a must-win position. Tonight we have a featured driver let's go ahead and get into the booth here. Brandon Brock, he is not on track, so I'm sure he'll be able to talk to us. Brandon Brock, Black Dad in the booth. You got me, buddy.
Hey.
Man, hey, you are tonight's featured driver. What do you think about that?
That's probably a mistake. No, I'm just messing with you. There's a lot that's got to go right tonight, you know. It's like, see, we're 12 points back of the cutoff. So either got to, max points or win the race.
Yes, you're needing a really solid finish tonight. I mean, I think Richmond's your track, man. What do you think? You tell us.
I mean, I feel okay. I saw Carson's in here now, so that's another one I got to beat. So, Eric, Terry, Zemer, Kale's probably going to be fast. Carson, there's a lot you got to beat. But if you look at the point standings, it's kind of interesting. Like Yarborough's 29 back of Eric, and then it's 33 to DeLuca, and Tibbs is 34, and then it's about 11. The cutoff is going to be pretty interesting, I think. Because see, Kale is 11 back, and me and Terry are 12 back for the cutoff. So that's gonna be fun to keep an eye on.
Oh yeah, you and Terry are definitely gonna be battling out, but there's some guys behind you that are in an absolute must-win position. So, right. I mean, out of these 12 drivers, you're gonna have your hands full tonight. So we need you laser focused here. Like I said, you're our featured driver. So the fans in the YouTube stream, the guy calling the shots tonight, which is myself, we're going to be rooting for you. So, look, you can't let us down, man. You got to get in these playoffs.
Yep, there's a lot that's got to go right. Hopefully, I mean, max points would be great if we don't get a win, and we just got to hope that
somebody wrecked out.
Maybe have some problems.
Yeah,
I didn't lead the most laps, that kind of thing.
Yep, I didn't know if you were gonna say that, but I'll say it. You're gonna need some guys in front of you to have bad luck. It sounds bad from an Outcast guy saying that, but
yeah,
I mean, hey man,
realistically,
we're fighting for a title here.
There's nobody to blame but myself for being in this spot. Like last week, I screwed up. I think I talked about this on Thursday. Last pit stop, I came out onto the track, and I had unchecked the wrong box on the fuel, and I just started sputtering down on the backstretch. So I think I finished like second to last. So that's why we're here. So I need to have a big night for sure. Yeah.
I think you came into that race. Let's see here. You came into that race in 6th, so you dropped a spot.
Yeah.
But you know what? It'll be all right. Let's just stay out of trouble and be patient. We got 190 laps tonight, so.
Yep.
Cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't think we're gonna go caution free tonight. It's pretty loose, especially on newer tires. But
yeah, I've seen that. I see that. All right, man. Well, hey, good luck tonight, and track position's key. So get out there, make a good qualifying lap, and we will check back in with you about mid-race.
Yep, we'll see.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
All right, folks. That was your feature driver tonight, Mr. Brandon Brock. Like he said in the interview, he really needs a good points night. We got some people in the YouTube channel already, 20 people watching, and we've got 8 minutes left in practice. Appreciate that. Chrissy's in here as always, and she is usually the first person to say something in the chat. We're not even live yet. And she's like, yay, race day. And, yeah. Miss Slappin' Tickle 91. Love the Outcast crew. Visuals look awesome. Thank you, sir. And Chrissy, remember, all right, here's our crew chief, Chrissy, as always, with the motivational speaking. Chrissy says, remember, it's a long race. Pace yourselves and remember to breathe and remember what you practice. Excellent advice from Chrissy. Each and every stream. Thank you, Chrissy, for coming out. And we know you love race day just as much as we love race day. And Slap and Tickle gives you firm back slaps. He likes to give firm back slaps. As you can see, Charles Wilson on track. Looking good tonight, Mr. Wilson. Currently sitting 5th fastest. And check out David Vodka now that we've got him out on track. And Michael Seymour. Oh, here's a sight for sore eyes. Brian Welchel didn't race last week because he was too busy in his real life being at the Bristol race. Glad to have him back on track. He's had some momentum here the last few races. Really good finishes, really good runs, all race long. And Tim Freet's out here with us as well. And of course, our featured driver. Folks, we got 5 minutes left here in practice. Let's go ahead and get into thanking all these sponsors. And then we'll get into the national anthem and we'll be back qualifying. How does that sound?
At Pinnacle Wraps, we proudly offer top-tier liveries that showcase your unique style on the racetrack. Elevate your iRacing experience today with a stunning custom design that truly represents who you are and your passion for racing.
Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep is a family-owned dealership that has been in business for over 20 years. Jackie Jones and his family have been in the car business overall for over 40 years. At Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, they take great pride in holding the highest standards possible to give the customers the best buying and service experience possible that they can provide.
Our moves might not be hot,
but our deals are.
Go see Jackie Jones. Tell them Zero X sent you.
LuLaRoe is an American multi-level marketing company that sells women's clothing that was founded in 2012. As a multi-level marketing company, LuLaRoe recruits independent distributors referred to by the firm as fashion consultants. Please check out Tammy Litweiler's LuLaRoe Facebook page.
I can't do this anymore. We need to talk.
What's wrong?
Look, we have a new Serta Perfect Sleeper.
We don't need to count you anymore.
I haven't really counted you in months.
You've been faking it for months?
Every night.
The Serta Perfect Sleeper. So comfortable you'll never count sheep again.
Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds is a proud sponsor of Outcast Motorsports and offers entertainment for the whole family, including camping, concerts, car shows, rodeos, and more. Visit www.georgiamountainfairgrounds.com and plan your next adventure today.
It's It's the Daly and Vincent Music Fest in Hiawassee, Georgia, at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. The Daly and Vincent Music Fest. Performances from John Conley, Randy Travis, The More Life Tour, Bryce Leatherwood, Rhonda Vincent, Crystal Gale, Diamond Rio, and your host, Daly and Vincent. 3-day passes and single-day tickets are all available. VIP passes available now. Don't miss the Daly and Vincent Music Fest at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. Get tickets now at GeorgiaMountainFairgrounds.com. Sponsored by the Towns County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Presented by Gus Arundel and Springer Mountain Farms.
Auto America in Grand Island, Nebraska is one of the oldest and most trusted dealerships in central Nebraska. Visit their website buyautoamerica.com or stop in and get yourself certified today.
Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services has been providing unmatched service, quality, and dedication to the manufacturing industry since 1991. Repairing, reconditioning, and even remanufacturing ball screws, lead screws, Acme screws, Aney screws for virtually any machine on the planet. Roberts Ball Screw has made a name as one of the very best in the game. Want great quality? Want great service? Want great people? Want a great screw at a reasonable price? Get a hold of Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services in Leslie, Michigan today.
J&M Group Industrial Services, Michigan's premier CNC machine tool service provider. Routine maintenance, preventative maintenance, geometry, calibration. Whatever machine tool service your company needs, contact J&M Group, the absolute best in the biz.
All right, folks, here we are in qualifying. Check these cars out. Josh Yarbrough. Currently sitting at the top of the board. I'm not sure that time's going to stick, but we will see. Oh, Steve Giberson knocked him off the top. And then there was Matt DeLuca. Matt DeLuca with a 21.809. Drew Kuhn currently sitting fourth too. How about that? Brian Welchel currently in the 6th spot. Bill Peterson being scored 7th. Oh, around goes Peterson in the grass. Oh, Drew Kuhn up to the 2nd spot. And Ronnie Welchel happy with his 9th place so far. He said we're going to run with it. And Robert Tibbs to 7th. Carson Youngblood up to the 3rd position. And we've got some other guys on track. Brian Ziemer, Terry Litweiler. Terry needs a good starting point here, and he needs a really good finish tonight. What's this going to do for him? Looks like Terry hit the wall on both his turns. And Ziemer is going to go out in 6th. And Matt Marklin, where's he going to go? He's just now getting his hot lap in. He's coming to the green for the first time tonight. Oh, around he goes. Man, Brandon Brock was right. These guys are super loose. Brian Ziemer happy with 4th. Picked up 2 spots there on the 2nd lap. Great run from Brian Ziemer. And we still got Eric Johnson, Brandon Brock, David DeVille. Matt Marklin's going to give it another shot here. From Chester, Virginia. Oh, we're slowing down again. Let's see who we can get on track here. Still got 5 guys. 6 people left to qualify. 5 minutes left. Is there going to be anyone that could knock Matt DeLuca off this pole tonight? I mean, Matt DeLuca's in 4th in the points. So that's going to be a pretty good starting spot for him. Currently no one out on track. Let's see here. Since we've got some time and no one's out on track yet, let's go ahead and take a look at these drivers here in the cam tonight. We've got Eric Johnson here. As you can see him on the monitor, getting ready. Actually, he's on track right now. And we've got Rob Hamilton. Jesse Graham just put his gloves on. He's now sitting in the sim. He's ready to go. Drew Kuhn sitting back, chillaxing, currently in the second position. Let's get it. Man, nice Bristol shirt, buddy. Ronnie Welchel. And Kel Peterson, he's got his camera off right now. But good luck to those 6 drivers. And here we go. Eric Johnson from Springfield, Missouri, the number 18. Currently 19th. Let's see. Oh, to the top of the board goes Johnson. Brandon Brock out there. Let's see what he can do. He's second. The guys are coming out to play now. Still got Terry, David, DeVille, David Vodka, and Matt Markland still left to qualify. Pretty good laps by those guys. A 10th faster. Those guys ran a 10th faster than Matt DeLuca. And Jesse Graham went out and ran some laps, currently sitting in the 9th position. And I think this is going to be it. I mean, we got a minute left in qualifying. Ding dong, hot lap from Sweet Heat Johnson. No doubt about it, Chase. "45 seconds left. No one on the track. And if anybody missed the track we're at tonight, this is Richmond Raceway. Opened up in 1946. This is a short track that has a reputation for long green flag runs mixed with plenty of door-to-door racing. Tire fall-off is very dramatic, so drivers need to manage their equipment while fighting hard in tight corners. Patience and precision are key here at Richmond. And looks like we are gridding up here. Let's see. Let's go down trackside. Let's go ahead and get this grid underway. Here we go. Starting on the pole tonight, none other than the 18 of Eric Sweet Heat Johnson. Starting on the outside of Eric Johnson in the number 2 position, Brandon Brock. Starting third, Matt DeLuca. Starting fourth, Drew the Serial Killer Kuhn. Starting in the 5th position, Carson Youngblood. Starting in the 6th spot, Brian Zemer. Starting in the 7th position, Mr. Charles Wilson. Starting 8th, Steve Giberson. Starting in the 9th spot, Jesse Graham. Starting in the 10th position, Joshua Yarbrough. Starting 11th, Robert Tibbs. In the 12th spot, Brian Welchel, starting 13th. His dad, Ronnie Welchel, starting 14th. Cale Peterson, starting in the 15th spot. Sean Rother, starting 16th. Tim Freet, 17th spot goes to John Mateo. 18th spot goes to Rob Hamilton. 19th, Michael Seymour. 20th, Matt Markland. 21st, David Vodka. 22nd, Terry Litweiler. And rounding out the 23rd spot, David DeVille. Look at your race analysis. 190 laps here around this D-shaped 3/4 mile. And the weather currently 68 degrees, overcast, with a northeast wind of 11 miles per hour. And you know what? You know who's going to be leading them to green? That guy right there. Pace car is off. Here we go. Green, green, green. The green flag is in the air, and here we go. Brandon Brock really loose out of the 4. Eric Johnson taking the lead. Everybody's single filing out here, trying to figure it out. Whoa, well, we got Brian Zimmer trying to battle Carson Youngblood here for the 5th position. Oh, Brian Welcher really loose off the exit of 2. And Kel Peterson battling Robert Tibbs. Matt DeLuca, Brandon Brock, Eric Johnson single filed out. The whole top 5 single file. Carson Youngblood under fire by Jesse Graham. Started 5th, currently 8th. Gets passed by Jesse Graham. As you can see, the gap there from Johnson to Brock, 0.35, 0.3 of a second. Jesse Graham now putting Charles Wilson under fire. Charles Wilson on the outside of Jesse, going into 3 and 4. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 1 and 2. Jesse gets by Charles. Now he's trying to take advantage of that, which is Carson Youngblood. Carson's not going to quite clear him. Carson into Charles Wilson. Charles not going to be happy about that. It's going to put Steve to his back bumper now. Go back up front. Still a 3/10 lead from Johnson to Brock. DeLuca back there just saving. And Drew Kuhn under fire from the 55 of Brian Zemer now. Let's go back here and check on Terry Litweiler and Robert Tibbs. The battle still going on between them two. And they've pretty much got it figured out back here in the back of the field. And in the middle as well. Kel Peterson picked up 3 spots from the drop of the green flag. Jesse Graham working his way up to the front. Man, it seems like he really likes this track. But Terry Litweiler with the biggest move of the race, up 8 spots in just 13 laps. You can see these guys are nose to tail. The 21 definitely getting some heat from the 50. Oh! Jesse Graham goes around. Misses the wall. Barely. He's back going. Man, oh man. No yellow. No yellow. We're still under green. Man, that's going to heat his tires up. The top two still 3/10 away from one another. Eric Johnson's kind of moved up the track. He's not on the bottom like he was the first 10 laps or so. He's kind of moved up off about a half a groove up. So is Brandon Brock. And Matt DeLuca, I think he's still pretty much a bottom feeder. As you see Brian Zemer and Drew Kuhn battling side by side. Drew giving him room. Zemer still not clear yet. Now he's clear. Drew trying to battle back, just doesn't have the grip on the bottom now. Maybe that's why we see these drivers moving up. Charles Wilson started 7th, running 7th. Nice and consistent. That's what we're looking for. Steve Giberson, just the same. Terry Litweiler's picked up another 2 spots. He is now currently in the 12th position. He's going to move up enough to where it's going to be quite difficult to pass these guys. Just got around the 53. Working hard to get around the 77 now. Door to door coming out of 4. Terry still not able to pick that move up though. You can see off the nose, Brian Welcher, this is what he's seeing. Good evening, Miss Kim. Welcome in. Better late than never. 34 people watching the stream. Thank you very much for showing the love and support to the Outcast people. Oh, and James is here as well. And let's see what Brandon Brock's saying as he's 5/10 back now from Eric Johnson. Kind of slipped away. And John Mateo, let's see what he's seeing. All suspension. John Mateo's kind of closed up the gap there on the 19. DeLuca's also closed in a little bit. Brandon Brock losing a little bit of ground. You can see Brandon's trying a little bit different line than what the other two around him are doing. He's up a little higher. And let's go check on Carson Youngblood. And Charles Wilson, still just smooth and consistent. Kim and James, you know, you guys are more than welcome anytime. You don't have to be on time, just as long as you're here. Kel Peterson, he's also picked up 5 spots. And he is getting eat up by Terry Litweiler now. Terry is on a mission. Let's see if we can't take a look at his last lap versus the leader's lap. Ooh, man, that's pretty close. Terry Litweiler is faster than Eric Johnson right now. Oh, Kel Peterson sideways out of 2. That's what Terry wants to see. And let's check on Brandon Brock. Let's look what his time is. Brandon Brock also faster than the leader by just a little bit. And Matt DeLuca not as fast. As they're starting to put a truck lap down to 73 of David DeVale. And let's see where Terry is. And Brian Welchel, Robert Tiz battling out back here. Nice little battle going on between these guys. And Josh Arbrough, he wants to get in the middle of it as well. Oh yeah, Josh definitely there. He's going to do what he needs to do. Brian Welchel really needs a good finish tonight. Nope, John Mateo coming out of nowhere to battle the 77. And looks like Brock and DeLuca are getting closer and closer to one another. Brock's dropping back just a little bit. DeLuca's faster on entry. Brock is faster on exit, it looks like. Absolutely, James. I love the autism truck as well. As you can see, Terry Litweiler did get around Kel Peterson. Kel Peterson still trying to do something with Terry. Litweiler is on a mission tonight. Tibbs, Peterson. Tibbs gets around Peterson here. Peterson trying to do something. Get back underneath Tibbs. And we're going to have a battle here for second place. Look at DeLuca. DeLuca's finally caught the 3 of Brandon Brock. Still got a battle going on. And Brian Zeemers now fell back to the clutches of Drew Kuhn. Drew's been very, very fast these last few weeks of this series. I've definitely seen his, personally seen his confidence grow over the last month or so. And it's actually showing on track now. As DeLuca still battling with the 03, side by side. Brock led that lap, or held that position, I mean. And looks like DeLuca is going to get around Brock. These two guys still battling out. Carson Youngblood seeing that. And he's made it to the back of Drew Coon. And let's go and check on Terry. He's up 13 spots. Tibbs has actually ran him down. Kel Peterson watching it. And John Mateo's just about to the back of Brian Welchel. Let's see how Josh Yarbrough's doing. He's back here by himself. Oh, like Michael Seymour in the wall hard coming out of two. Man, Jesse Graham dropped like a rock after after that spin, and just hadn't really gained any of it back. I'm not sure if that really killed his tires or what. Eric Johnson out to a 2.1 second lead. Let's check on DeLuca's last lap versus the leader's lap. Oh, looks like his lap was almost a tenth faster than the leader's. Not too shabby. Brock a little slower. Eric Johnson has led 44 laps out of 190 so far tonight. He's led every single lap. As he is the leader, let's hop on board. As you can hear, he is clutching. He is in strategy mode. He's also coming up on lap traffic too. He is about 2 seconds away from being in lap traffic. And you can see Carson Youngblood in the thick of things. Yeah, Carson Youngblood all over the back bumper of Drew Coon. These two guys battling really hard right now. As we are coming up on lap 50. Not sure what the fuel looks like. Not sure how long these guys can go. Eric Johnson really close on lap traffic now. Matt DeLuca still not able to do anything with him at this moment. James in the chat, fuel window should be around 75 laps. Thank you for that, my buddy. 38 people watching the stream tonight. Fantastic turnout. Brandon Brock falling back. He is 4 seconds back from the leader now. Brian Ziemer closing up. And looks like Carson Youngblood was able to get past Drew Kuhn. Drew Kuhn's still there, though. He's still in the fight. Carson is trying to put the heat on Ziemer, but Drew's still trying to put the heat on Carson Youngblood. And then there was Charles Wilson, started 7th, still running 7th. Having a nice, consistent night. This is what he needs. Iverson as well, still running in the top 10. Tibbs got around Terry. Terry pushed early, fell off a little later here in this run, and now he's falling back to Kel Peterson. As you can see, Kel there, all the way up to the top of the track. Seems like an unconventional line, but it's working. He's got the run on Litweiler. It's not close enough to take advantage of it. Not a whole lot of battles going on the track right now. Here we go. Peterson, Litweiler. Peterson's going to try to get by him. Does he? Yes, he does. He clears him going into 3. And looks like we're getting close here. Youngblood, Ziemer. These guys are... Oh! Drew Kuhn gets into Carson Youngblood, sends him up the track. All that ground lost for Carson Youngblood and Drew Kuhn. No damage to report, though. Truck still looks clean. Both trucks still look clean. Brian Ziemer had to check up a little bit there. Almost lost it. Trying to get around David DeVille. Brian Ziemer all the way to the top of the track, trying to do anything to make that run to get away from those guys. Guys are starting to get really, really slow on the track. They started off running 21.8s, 21.9s. Now they're up to 23 fours, 23 threes. The pace has really dropped off a lot in the last 60 laps. As we've got people coming down pit road. Carson Youngblood down pit road. Carson, Terry, those guys are in here conducting pit stops. As you can see on the screen, pit stops for about 4 or 5 drivers. Brandon Brock on pit road. Drew Coon staying out. Matt DeLuca staying out. Matt DeLuca down pit road now. Pit time still going on. 15-1 was the pit time for Brandon Brock. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Carson Youngblood, he's already pitted. He's back out. 15-3 for him. A little slower than Brock. And looks like Brian Welchel with fuel only, as you can see the 9.8 second pit stop. Charles Wilson 16-2. And let's check on Terry, see what he got, a 15-1. Pretty fast. Oh, as we've got a spinner. That's going to bring out the yellow. Josh Yarbrough. Let's take a look here. Coming out of 4. Oh, juice. Man. Juice it up, get it going. Caution came out. Right during pit stop cycles. As we can see, there are 4 drivers out here that have not pitted. This is going to work out in their favor. Michael Seymour, Matt Marklin, Sean Rother, and Tim Freet have not pitted. They are 70 laps, 68 laps. You can see Sean Rother, Michael Seymour, Tim Freet, Matt Marklin. They're on pit road now. Looks like Eric Johnson is gonna keep the lead. And is Michael Seymour gonna... Yeah, Michael Seymour currently second. Yeah, tough break for Yarbrough. Oh, it has him, yeah. weird scoring there. Got some wave rounds. A lot of guys with the wave rounds. Michael Seymour on the outside. Eric Johnson on the inside. Then you got Sean Rother and Matt Markland. And looks like the pace car lights are off. So you know what that means. We're going to go green again after our very first caution. Oh, pace car lights are back on. Fantastic looking paint by the 57. That paint has been completed by Pinnacle Wraps owner Drew Kuhn. If you guys are looking to drive distinction, like I believe everyone is, please reach out to Drew Kuhn on Facebook at Pinnacle Wraps. Tell him that Glad Dad sent you. Man, at the long line of trucks here on the inside. Pace car is off. Here we go, folks. Going green. Green flag is in the air. Eric Johnson out to a huge jump here. He's left those guys in the dust. As they're side by side, Matt Markland, Sean Rother, Robert Tibbs, Matt DeLuca. Trying to be some three wide action going on back there. Kel Peterson getting it figured out. He's single file. Brian Zemer, he's way back there. Yellow flag is out. Man, looks like we got Jesse Graham. Jesse Graham getting it going, and I can bet you he probably spun coming out of 4. We're going to take a look at that. Let's take a look right here. All right, he's coming out of 2 here. He's battling John Mateo. He's on the inside of John Mateo. Looks like he gets throttled up right here. Gets loose, and he's around. Second verse, same as the first. Caution number 2, same exact spot. Poor Jesse. Cannot catch a break tonight. And since we're under our second caution of the night, let's see if we can't pull somebody in here. Let's pull Drew Kuhn in. Drew Kuhn, Glad Dad in the booth. How you doing, man? Drew Kuhn, you got me. Hey, there you are. There you are.
Yeah, I forgot I had it pushed to talk because I've got the live stream.
Oh, man, you're all good. Man, you've had a really good running truck tonight. I mean, you've been consistently in the top 5. Walk us through any strategies or anything you're trying to play out here. Well, now that they shot the crap, though.
I have had absolutely zero practice, other than the like 29 laps or so I ran before the race started. So my only strategy really is to just keep the truck in one piece and finish the race.
Right. Well, we've been admiring some paint schemes out here that you've done. Why don't you tell the folks a little bit about the business you're running here, as far as building paint schemes?
Well, yeah, I've got my Pinnacle Wraps business. I've wrapped a lot of the trucks that are on this track right now. Same with the Gen 4 series we run. I've wrapped a lot of those. I don't really know what to say, to be honest.
Well, how about this? If people want to contact you to get some wraps to drive a little bit more distinctive, where can they find you?
If they're in the league, they can message me on Discord, or they can go to facebook.com/ePinnacleWraps and shoot me a message there.
Awesome, man. All right, well, hey, we're gonna get you back up there. Can't remember what booth you were. Oh, you okay? I got
was
you.
With Brandon Brock.
Yep, there you go. All right, man. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Green flag in the air. Eric Johnson out to a lead again, as Sean Rother battling Matt Markland back here. 2 by 2 by 2. Here they go. Ooh, Matt Markland very loose. Jesse Graham trying to rally his way back up again in the 8th spot. I mean, how do you spin and you're still in the top 10? Unbelievable. Brandon Brock, boy, he's back there at a cluster, I'm telling you. Let's see how these drivers are. These new tires, Brandon said they were very slick. Oh, John Mateo sideways. Good checkup by Joshua Yarbrough. Man, fantastic save. Brandon Brock trying to work his way back up, currently in the 9th position. As we see Eric Johnson out there all alone in the zip code. Drew Kuhn to the inside of Matt Markland. Gonna put him in the 3rd spot. Oh, Matt Markland. He gone. As we've seen again. Very nice little access road there for him to come out. No yellow. Fantastic news. Got loose out of 4. Gonna put Drew Kuhn up in the 3rd spot. Robert Tibbs following just behind. Oh, look at this. We've got Jesse Graham battling with Brian Zemer and Sean Rother. Brian Zemer, he's coming. But he is, looks like he's being scored. Yeah, Brian Zemer 2 laps down. Unfortunate. Brian Zemer's got some ground to make up. John Rother dropping those spots. And Josh Yarbrough trying to recover from not getting into the back of John Mateo as they battle side by side one more time. Oh, Josh Yarbrough in the wall a little bit. And Tim Freet. Good run by Tim. And Brendan Brock worked his way back up to 6th. Charles Wilson in 5th. Nice run tonight by Charles. And Kel Peterson, that wasn't for position for the 55, but it is position for the 05. You can see Cale and Graham side by side. Very nice close battle going on between those two. Not clear yet. Oh, Cale Peterson loose. And looks like Jesse Graham's going to get by Cale. Check back up here. Johnson, DeLuca. 3/10 of a gap now. Eric Johnson's got to be in saving mode because he went from 1.4 seconds to only 3/10. So he's going to try to maintain this gap here on DeLuca or just let him go. I'm not sure what's going on in the head of Eric Johnson. Got to be a scary place. Full of strategy and patience, I'm sure. Drew Kuhn up to 3rd, man. Good run by him. And of course, Robert Tibbs. And Brendan Brock worked his way up to 5th. Jesse Graham has made his way around. Charles Wilson. Charles ain't worried about it though. And look at this gaggle back here. The 024, the 33, the 37, the 71. Kerry Litweiler currently being scored a lap down along with the 024. You can see Terry Litweiler battling it out. He's currently fighting the 024 and the 53 for the Lucky Dog. Let's see where the 53, 53's first car one lap down. So the 024 is trying to pass the 53. Trying everything they can do to get to him. Looks like the 53 is just fast enough. Back up to the front. Johnson still a half a second. Getting in the lap traffic. Go back here and check out the guy that's driving the series sponsor tonight. Ronnie Welchel in that Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds Chevy Silverado being scored 1 lap down in the 18th position. Terry not able to get to the 024. They're just fast enough. And Jesse Graham, Charles Wilson to the bumper of, or pretty close, not quite to the bumper of the 3. See off the bumper of the 3 of Brandon Brock coming up on lap traffic while trying to keep the 05 of Jesse Green behind him. Yeah, James, looks like that outside line is working fairly well. The 3 looks like he's got a better truck on the exit, and the 05's got a better truck on the entry. Check on Drew Kuhn, see where he's at. Currently still running in the 3rd position. How about that? And Robert Gibbs, decent ways in front of Brock. Brock's 6 seconds back now. Jesse wants that spot. Charles is right there just in case something happens. Very consistent run by that man tonight. And Kel Peterson's picked up his spots back up into the 8th spot. Got 5 drivers out there tonight. Eric Johnson, you can see him here on the camera, and you can see him on the track. Jesse Graham out there, sitting there in his sim rig. There he is as well. And Drew Kuhn, our 3rd place guy. There he is on track and on camera. And we got Ronnie Welchel. Let's see if we can find him. Ronnie Welchel, there you are in the 18th spot. And Kel Peterson, let's see if we can find him. He is way up there in the 8th position. He's ran down Jesse Graham. Looks like Kel's fighting a little loose off. Guys are doing really good tonight. Eric Johnson still leading the way. How many laps has he led tonight out of the 117? He's led 113, so he hasn't led 4 laps. There's 4 laps that he has not led. That's incredible. He has put on a show tonight. DeLuca still 6/10 back from Johnson. Drew Coombs kind of closed in a little bit. Robert Tibbs, he is maintaining his 4th spot. He's still maintaining the gap between him and Kuhn. But Brock, he's dropped another second. Down to 7 seconds. Charles Wilson, he has made it around Jesse Graham, though. Mr. Consistency. And there's Jesse Graham. Michael Seymour having a pretty good run tonight, running in the 9th position. And let's see, we still got Tim Freets down the lap now, so that means he is the lucky dog. So Brian Welch compared to Tim Freet is where on the track? I'm not quite sure. Like Tim Freet's going into coming out of turn 4, and Brian is also coming out of turn 4. So I'd say about 2.5, 3 seconds back is what Brian Welch's got to make up to be able to get the lucky dog position. Yes, we are in the pit cycle now, James. This is not the... Oh, Terry Litweiler loose. Not the run Terry needed tonight by any means. Back up front. Johnson still 6/10 over DeLuca. What a fantastic run out of Johnson tonight. Oh yeah, James, who do you have coming in first, do you think? Matt DeLuca's closed in the gap. Just a little bit by 2/10 on Eric Johnson. Crew's still 1.6 back. He sees them, but that's all he can do right now. He's a little loose out of the exit of 4. Tibbs just with the maintain. Can't quite close the gap on Drew Kuhn, though. Everybody is just maintaining in the top 4, and then Brandon Brock on back. They're losing more time. They're now 8.6 seconds back. Oh, no doubt about it. I guarantee you these guys are going to take tires. The way they're slipping and sliding. And it's not just on new tires either. These guys are flipping and sliding from the... Oh, here we go. Oh, Jesse Graham trying to do it. Ooh, that's going to be close on a unsafe pit entry. And Jesse Graham's going to be coming in first. So let's see. What the leaders are going to do. I'm sure they'll stay out as long as possible. Jesse Graham coming out. A lap down. Let's see. Just one lap down though. Two laps down is Jesse Graham now. But he is right behind the leader, so that's going to give him 1 lap back. See Matt DeLuca. Six-tenths back. Eric Johnson let him have it. No pressure coming from Jesse Graham. He made it quick. Drew Kuhn, Robert Tibbs battling. Robert Tibbs finally made it up to Kuhn. And around Tibbs goes. Now that spot's made up for Tibbs, I'd go ahead and pit. And now that I've lost that spot to Tibbs, if I was Kuhn, I would go ahead and pit as well. Definitely get on an even playing field. You see Drew Kuhn answers the call. You heard it here first. Drew Kuhn down pit road. It's going to put Brandon Brock around him. A lot of guys have pitted. A lot of guys have not. Brandon Brock's going to go up to the second position. Eric Johnson down pit road. Matt DeLuca down pit road. This is what I wanted to see here, folks. What does DeLuca do with the leader? And that's going to put Tibbs down pit road. Yep, Robert Tibbs. That's going to put Brandon Brock in the lead. Brandon's going to lead a lap. That's a bonus point. That's what he needed right there. Kel Peterson, and look at that. The leader is just behind him. He's gonna make that pass. Easy peasy. The lemon squeezy. Around goes Eric Johnson. Eric is being scored just 1 lap down. And as he goes after Brandon Brock, you can see Eric Johnson right there coming out of 2. That's going to put Eric back on the lead lap. That's not what Brock wants to see. Brock has not pitted yet, and the leader is about to get his lap back. That's going to put Brock way behind the 8 ball. Especially with only 50 laps to go. Oh, Brandon Brock. Ooh, man. I'm pretty sure Brandon Brock did not go underneath the commitment. That's going to give him a penalty. It may not. I want to go back and look at this here. As you can see, Eric Johnson going around him. Brandon Brock, he's like, oh, I'm pitting. And around it, oof, I don't know, his lefts were on it. But we're going to see here if he gets the penalty. Eric Johnson's got a... Oh, we got a car spun around. Matt Marklin went off track. Let's see that. And looks like it's in the same spot as it has been. Under too much throttle. Around he goes. No caution though. Eric Johnson 16 seconds back behind Seymour. Seymour still out. 70 laps he's been out. Eric Johnson coming across the start-finish line, 15 seconds back. And there goes Michael Seymour down pit road. That's going to give Eric the lead back. And Tibbs is 5 seconds back. Three seconds back, sorry. 3.2. DeLuca's right there too. And let's see. We've got Jesse Graham up to the 4th spot. That's crazy. The man spun out twice, and he just so happens to be back up in the top 5, currently running in the 4th spot. Brendan Brock behind the 8 ball, 14 seconds back, so he is he's doubled his gap. By not pitting early. And Josh Harbaugh in the 6th spot. Kuhn trying to drive him down, but we will see. Charles Wilson still running in the top 10 in the 8th spot. Kel Peterson in 9th. And John Mateo is lagging back just behind Kel Peterson. And we've got a yellow flag is out. Looks like Michael Seymour went off track, and he is the latest pitter too. Let's see what happened. Oh, here we go again. Off of turn 4, brand new tires, and boom, that's all she wrote. As you can see on the new overlays, it is showing 3rd caution. And John Mateo, he's gonna get a chance here. He was pretty fast in that run, and I guarantee we're going to see some guys come down pit road. Exactly. Who will take the checkered? Let's see here. Let's go ahead and pull somebody. Eric Johnson, Glad Dad in the booth. What's going on?
Hey, Glad Dad, what we doing, brother?
Watching you. We were just commenting on the strategy call between you and Brandon Brock. Brandon Brock seemed to stay out a little bit later, and I think kind of put him behind the 8 ball. Seeing how you only went down 1 lap, everybody else went down 2.
Yeah, I'm not too sure where everybody pitted there, but with this caution, we're gonna cool down. We're gonna fire off the same. We're not worried about it. We're in a groove, brother. We're gonna do our thing.
Yeah, I can see that. If you can look up to your screen there, we will show Eric Johnson's led 141 laps tonight out of 155. How does it make you feel? Superior?
No, but momentum. And we're just trying to build some momentum going into this last race and just try to do what we can do out here. And track position's king, man. So
Absolutely.
We're not going to give it up. We're racing.
Absolutely. Well, we've got the pace car. The lights are turned off here. We're going to go green.
Hey, shout out to those 30 live viewers we got right now. Let's be spamming those emotes. Let's see those flags.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Hey, chat up. Spam them up. Let's see it.
No doubt about it. Thank you, guys. And, hey, get on down there. Stay focused.
Hold on, one more thing. If you're in the chat, I want you to type where you're from watching and spam some emotes. Let us know, and we appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. You heard it, folks. All right, man. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Miss T from Florida. How about that? Not too far away from me. And here we go. Eric Johnson's going to lead them. Green flag is in the air. Huge jump, but things have stacked back up. You've got some fresh tires behind you now. Rob Williams from Lynchburg, Virginia. And Miss T, I am from Alabama. 30 minutes from the Gulf of Mexico. Robert Tibbs under fire from Brandon Brock. Brandon Brock actually has a shot now, and we've got a caution. Nasty wreck coming from the back. Looks like Jesse Graham, Matt Marklin. Let's take a look at it. You can see here Jesse Graham on the outside. Comes down on the nose of the 20. Goes up, collects Michael Seymour and some others. Oh, Ronnie Welcher barely made it through. Man, oh man. Jesse Graham can't stay out of trouble tonight. 4th caution. Tri-Cities, Washington State from Prissy. And Rob Williams, the Gulf of America. No doubt about it. But Miss T, I am from Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, Jesse Graham has had some unfortunate problems. He's been very fast, but he's had some problems tonight, and it does stink. All right, let's see. We got any? I'm not sure we have any tires left. Let's see. Let's get off this tower and go into the timing. And let's see who we've got. Eric Johnson's got, he's only had 2 stops. Robert Tibbs, he's had 2 pit stops. Brandon Brock, he's had 3 pit stops. So I'm not sure if these guys have got tires. As you can see, these gorgeous trucks. You can see off the back bumper or the back trunk or bed cover of Robert Tibbs. That is the league there, Outcast Motorsports. Pace cars in. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Eric Johnson out to another fantastic jump. Here comes Robert Tibbs. Brandon Brock battling side by side going into turn one. Oh, Brandon Brock in the wall. Man, Brandon Brock destroyed. Not good. Let's take you back and look at that one more time. He got loose off the exit of two, looks like. He's battling hard with Robert Tibbs. Oh, he went up to try to clear himself from Robert Tibbs. Robert Tibbs had that momentum from the high side, just got into him. Non-intentional contact. Of course, these guys don't race like that. Nasty damage though from Brandon Brock that's going to hurt him. Unfortunate break for Brandon Brock. And let's see if we can't get Matt DeLuca in here.
Just kills
Matt,
you.
Matt DeLuca, Black Dad in the booth. How you doing?
What's going on, Booth Warriors?
How you doing, man?
Couldn't be better.
Oh, man, I hear you, man. You've been up there in the top 5 all night. You got a really strong truck. And I got a question. Do you have anything for Eric Johnson?
Left a few tricks up my sleeve. There's still a few late night Doritos left in the bag, so you just keep your eyes peeled.
Well, I plan on doing that. But another question. Do you guys have any tires left?
We do not. We've used them all. So, you know what? This was our race to get into playoffs here and to get into that championship race. So we've played it smart. We've stayed out of trouble, and now it's time to go get a flag.
Absolutely. Well, capture that flag, man. We'll be rooting for you.
Appreciate it, fellas. Have a good one.
You too. All right, folks, you heard from Matt DeLuca. He's super excited. Yeah, Brian, that was a rough hit for sure for Brandon Brock. And pace car lights are off. Pace car going in here. We're going to go green another time. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Eric Johnson, not as good a jump as we've seen from Eric Johnson. Matt DeLuca. Check out DeLuca on the bottom. DeLuca, Tibbs battling side by side, door to door, going into fourth. Still side by side. Folks, we got 22 laps to go. Another caution's come out. The 6th caution of the night. Matt Markland and Michael Seymour. Looks like, so they're going into 3, coming out of 4. Looks like got under a little bit too much throttle. Both of them synchronized spin. And that's definitely going to bring out the caution. Brian, I couldn't agree more. I really enjoyed talking to Matt DeLuca. Every single time he gets into the booth, it's just high energy. He's an absolute pleasure to have in here. But, you know what? Matt DeLuca, he's going to be starting on the outside of Johnson this time by. It's the closest DeLuca's been all night to Johnson. I think Johnson's pretty strong, but I think DeLuca's strong as well. Yeah, I think so too, Brian. I think so too. Hubert Johnson putting the emojis out there. Pace car lights will be off this time. Gonna go green. And this is an unheard of 6 cautions for the Outcast guys. You know, I figured we'd have 1, maybe 2, but you know, everybody's has spun, or most everybody has spun coming out of 4. Crazy. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. Eric Johnson with an incredible jump over these guys. Robert Tibbs back out into the number 2 position. But here comes Matt DeLuca. And also here comes Cale Peterson. Where's this guy been at all night? Cale underneath the 03. Cale now battling the 21 of Drew Kuhn. How about that? Jesse Graham in the 9th position. John Rother in the 10th. Nice rebound from him. Eric Johnson, 3 tenths up over Tibbs. This is the closest Tibbs has been to Eric Johnson. Robert Tibbs, a little loosey-goosey there. That's going to allow the 03 to get a little closer to him. Yeah, James, I'm not sure what's going on with Graham. I mean, he's running inside the top 10, and he's hit everything but the pace car. You can see DeLuca trying his best to get up there. His last lap speed was faster than the leader. Almost a tenth faster than Eric Johnson. Robert Tibbs, almost a tenth faster than Eric Johnson. Kel Peterson, about the same lap time as Eric Johnson, so they do have what it takes to get up to him. But passing him's a completely different thing. Matt DeLuca dropped back just a little bit. $11 laps to go. 10 now. Eric Johnson still leading the way, 5/10 back. A half a second is Tibbs. And John Mateo come out of nowhere. Now he's in the 5th spot. Been kind of riding in mid-pack all race, and now here he is. Oh, Drew Kuhn touched the wall there. And Josh Albro running 7th. How about that? Nice rebound from him. All right, these guys are getting a little bit closer. 3/10 back is Tibbs and DeLuca. Eric Johnson's currently led 170 laps out of 190. Here we go, DeLuca, Tibbs. DeLuca inside of Tibbs. 7 laps to go. If DeLuca's going to do anything, he's got to do it right now. Still battling hard. Tibbs giving him plenty of room, though. If I was on the track, he wouldn't even be able to turn. I'd be all over his door. I mean, these guys are in for the playoffs. Tibbs still maintained that 2nd position. DeLuca's still there, though. Kel Peterson now in the mix. 5 laps to go. Eric Johnson still out front. Oh, Kel Peterson hard in the wall. He saves it, though. He saves it. Still maintains that position. Tibbs, DeLuca still battling out for the 2nd position. 4 laps to go. Eric Johnson now 1 second. I don't know if Kel Peterson's going to have anything for these guys. Drew Kuhn's worked his way up. He's in the 5th position. Matt DeLuca still on the bumper of Tibbs. DeLuca underneath Tibbs one more time. Let's see what he can do. They're coming to the white flag. Eric Johnson coming into 3, final lap. coming out of 4. Eric Johnson's going to win it here at Richmond. There you go. Eric Johnson has captured the flag, started on the pole, finished on the pole. Congratulatory bumps by everyone. This is what the Outcast is all about. Even though you got your butt spanked, they still give you a bump and run. Fantastic job, Eric. Here we go. A Polish lap from Eric Johnson. Going to drive it all the way back to the start-finish line. And then he's going to burn it down with what fuel he's got left. Phenomenal race from Eric Johnson. As you can see here on the screen, Eric Johnson led 176 laps of 190. And we'll be back in just a second here with your top 3.
Outcast Motorsports would like to thank the following sponsors for all of their support: Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Serta Simmons Bedding, Auto America, LuLaRoe by Tammy, Jackie Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep, and Ram, J&M Group Industrial Services, Roberts Ball Screw, and Pinnacle Wraps. We will be back shortly with the driver interviews.
All right, folks, here we go. Third place finisher, Mr. Robert Tibbs, in the booth with me. How you doing, Robert?
Boy, I'm doing pretty good. How you doing up there?
Man, not as good as you with a third place finish. How about that?
Yeah, yep. I came in here wanting just a good, clean top 10, give me something to move on. But the way the cards fell, it put me up there with the podium fight.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, whew, what a race. I mean, yeah, I mean, you were really in the top 10 most of the night. I mean, a solid podium finish. I mean, how big is this confidence booster going into the playoffs?
Yeah, it's big. It's huge. It's good momentum moving on to the next race. But I do want to once again apologize to Brandon Brock. I got out of the gas, but it was just too much, and I just got him just right. And he was a strong truck right there.
Yeah, he was. But like I had said on the broadcast, he went low, and then he come up the track, but you had the high momentum, and you guys just made contact, it was it was nothing intentional. At least it didn't look that way on the stream. But
Yeah, definitely not intentional.
Yeah. So, but yeah, huge confidence booster here. And we got one race left. I'm not sure where you're going to be as far as the points go, but I mean, you came in here in the 5th position. So,
Yeah, I'm hoping I move up 1 or 2. But hey, if I stay in 5th, that's perfectly fine.
you should, I believe Brian Zemer ended up being, scored 2 laps down in 15th. And Josh Yarbrough, he finished 6th. So, and Matt DeLuca finished just in front of you on the last lap. So I think you're going to probably move up 1, but I mean, still you're going to be in the playoffs. You were 5th coming in here.
Yeah, that was fun with those last couple laps with Matt. I burnt my stuff up trying to keep up with Eric, because he's so fast every time. But Matt got me clean and passed me, and it was a lot of fun. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Well, if you've got any sponsor shout outs or family shout outs, you can go ahead and do that, and we'll get you on your way.
All right. First, I want to shout out wife and kids. They've always supported and watched. Mrs. T in the chat, she's out there. Shout out to you guys in the booth, Zero X Media, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, campgrounds, and then Pinnacle Wraps. Yeah, just everybody here at in this league is just awesome. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir, they are. And you make a really good league edition as well. I mean, you're super fast week in and week out. So we're very happy to have you here with the Outcast group.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
again.
Yes, sir. No problem. And we'll catch you at Charlotte.
All righty. See you then.
Yes, sir. All right, folks. That was your 3rd place finisher. Now let's get you down here to the 2nd place finisher, Mr. Matt DeLuca. What's going on, Matt?
What you say, fellas? I'm beat. I don't know about you. That was a tough last 30 laps there.
Yeah, I mean, you and Robert Tibbs really battled it out side by side multiple times. I said it on the broadcast. I wouldn't have given you as much room as Robert did. I mean, because you guys were 4th and 5th in the points here, the cutoff race. And you're fighting for every spot. Yeah, he gave you every bit of a car and a half distance every single lap. But yeah,
absolutely. I mean, kudos to him, because I think that we showed what great short track racing can be, to race each other clean and respectfully. And I'm sure it helped a little bit that we felt pretty good where we were, that as long as we didn't wreck each other, we were going to the championship race next week. So had there been more on the line, it might not have been as much room on. He may not have given as much, but I think we both felt pretty safe, in terms of getting in, as long as we didn't do something stupid.
Oh yeah, and you finished right where I figured you'd finish. I mean, you had a really strong truck tonight. I don't think anybody had anything for Eric, but
I needed a long run. So throughout the race, I noticed that as the tires got older, that's when I would gain on him, and that's when the rhythm stuff would happen. He'd overdrive, getting the wall a little bit, trying to keep his gap. I didn't need that caution that came with about 30, 40 to go. And then we had a couple of outside restarts that are always hard when you're in 2nd place and trying to pull off those restarts. So we lost time there, and we just needed the long run. But, all in all, the late night Dorito, Chevrolet, track racer, Husingfeld, Frito-Lay, Coca-Cola, all my boys, they kept me hydrated, kept my belly full all night. We almost got one, so maybe we'll get the biggest one next week. So that's the plan.
Hey, we'll be rooting for you here in the booth. I try not to show favoritism, so I got 5 favorites out there going to compete.
Yeah,
but you're one of them, my buddy.
you got to pull for the rookie, right? Because that's a story.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see the Cinderella story. Sometimes has to pay off, right?
That's right. Hey, and it could be you. I mean, like you said, you're fast week in and week out. You come up a little short. But man, Charlotte, how do you feeling about Charlotte?
I feel good. I think I'm going to have to I'm going to have to put the boys with the notebooks and the calculators to work a little bit more, since I feel like the short tracks a lot more in the driver's hand when it comes to fighting it out, whereas I think we've learned in this whole season with the 1.5 miles, your strategy better be on point, because that's oftentimes what makes the difference. So
Yep.
We're going to put the boys with the calculators and the notebooks to work.
Well said. We're looking forward to it. All right, man. We'll any shout outs you want to give, and we'll send you on your way.
Hey, listen, buddy, I couldn't do it without my crew chief, Brian Hoffman. He is the nicest, best-looking bald guy I know, and he makes the calls on the pit box that keep me up front. So I couldn't do it without him.
Absolutely. He was in the stream rooting you on, so kudos to him.
He's always got my back.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, hey, get out of here, and we'll see you at Charlotte.
Go rest up and get ready to call a good one next week.
That's it, man.
All right, have a good night.
You too, man.
See ya.
See ya. All right, folks, that was your second place finisher, and now the moment you've been waiting for to speak to the winner of the race. You know who that's going to be. Eric Johnson.
Let's go. Man, that one, I'm not going to lie. Glad Dad, that one feels good.
I knew it would.
That's a tough track. I don't care how easy it looked. That was not easy. Not one lap of that was easy.
No, you know, we had a bunch of spins there, and most of them came out of turn 4. How hard was it to maintain tire wear versus, or maintain the tire wear from beginning to end? Because we saw a bunch of people getting loose in turn 4 early, middle, and late in the run on the tires. So how difficult was it?
The rear tires were the problem, because you could get in there, get it rotated, but getting the power down was key, and just kind of took my time, managed the gap, and like we were definitely loose. You could feel it. She's kind of out of control. Pretty much 1 and 2. Like I seen some people taking a little more direct entry into 1 and 2, and it kind of it messes up your exit. Like you gotta straighten the exit of 1 and 2 a little bit and open it up, and so you can get a run off. And to be honest, I was just trying to manage the gap. Like I had the fire off on the restart is a big advantage. You get a jump, and second place has to work for 3-4 laps to get it going. And so I was just kind of trying to save my stuff a little bit while letting them, catch up and then go when we had to go. And she felt pretty good for most of the race, but there was a couple times there that we just got a little too much. It got in there hot.
Yeah, well, walk us through those last few laps. Were you having to push harder than you had been most of the night to try to maintain a gap? Because I know they got you within 3/10 there with about 4 or 5 to go. Were you having to push harder?
100%. I was definitely feeling the pressure. They were closing in. Like it was probably the most equal we had been all night. Because a lot of those guys, to get up where they were, they had to push through the field. So I knew on like that first stint, middle stint, I still kind of had better stuff just from having the track position. But they're late. We were kind of all in the same. So yeah, it was go time. There was you kind of had to hang at it. There was a small line you had to ride, and you seen when too much was too much, and we were all trying to just tiptoe with that thing.
Oh yeah, it looked pretty crazy from my end calling it. And Monica Wilson in the booth says, "Looks like the bridesmaid is finally a bride."
Hey, when it matters, let's go. You know what I mean? Like this is huge, man.
Oh yeah.
We raced hard. all season. We finished second, third, fourth, long season. Take it away, chip it away. And here we are, and hopefully we can finish it off. We're going to have it's going to be a very interesting race here at Charlotte. There's probably going to be a lot more strategy as far as fuel and stuff goes. There wasn't much fuel strategy here at Richmond. It was more just tire stuff. But
Yeah, that's right.
Charlotte, there's going to be a lot of fuel stuff, and there's going to be more than one strategy, I think, race. So I think it could be very interesting.
How are you feeling about Charlotte?
I like Charlotte. I don't think Richmond is one of my tracks. I really like this track. I really do. Charlotte, I mean, I wouldn't say I like it as much, but I'm comfortable. But it's a track you're gonna have to save tire, save fuel. That one's gonna be I honestly I don't know what the right move is to be on there. So that one's gonna be one to watch.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, go celebrate. And you got any shout outs you want to give? And family shout outs. Monica's in here all the time supporting you. So.
Oh, you better believe it. We're going to start first with the family that shows up. Monica, my grandma, my uncle. So a lot of people watch, and they support me. Even if they miss, they like to replay it, watch it. And that's probably the same with most of these guys out here. And that's what we enjoy. Be able to go back and rewatch these things. You do a great job up there and make it fun. So thank you for the chat and the support in the chat there, first and foremost. But yeah, you, Adam, we love you. You doing the work, putting it in, making it happen. And beyond that, we got Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, of course, just cross our banner every week. Serta Simmons, Robert's Ball Screw, Jackie Jones, J&M Group, Lula Row by Tammy T-Lit. We got Drew, Pedicle Raps. Drew was coming hard there for a while. We were worried about him, but he must have made a little mistake at some point. But of course, Drew Kuhn there wrapping these cars up, making it nice, and we appreciate all you guys hanging out. Thank you.
Absolutely. And I know for a fact you didn't leave out any sponsors, because that would not be like Eric Johnson.
Wait. Auto America, Grand Island. Man, we got a lot of sponsors. We got a lot of people to support here.
That's right, we do.
Outcast is different, man. You've seen it out there. There's a lot of respect out there, and it's different. I don't care who you are. It's different.
That's right, man. All right, man. We'll get out of here and go celebrate in the incident review board. And we'll close this thing out for you.
Hey, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Take it easy. All right, folks. That was Eric Johnson. And let's go ahead and get into the race results. Let's see who we've got here. Eric Johnson's going to bring it home in the number 1 spot, followed by Matt DeLuca and Robert Tibbs in 3rd. Drew Kuhn is going to bring it home in 4th. Really good run out of Drew tonight. 5th goes to Kel Peterson. 6th going to go to Josh Yarbrough. 7th, John Mateo. 8th, Jesse Graham. I have no clue how Jesse finished in the 8th spot. I really can't tell you. All the spins, all the bad luck, rounds out into the 8th position. Absolutely incredible night. And incredible rebounds by Jesse Graham. Ryan Welch going to finish in the 9th spot. Charles Wilson's going to finish in the top 10. Sean Rother's going to bring it home in the 11th spot. 12th goes to Michael Seymour. 13th, Matt Marklin. 14th, Ronnie Welchel. 15th, Brian Zemer. 16th, Tim Freed. How about that? A nice top 20 there for Tim. David Vodka, 17th. Steve Giverson, 18th. David DeVille, 19th. And unfortunately, that wreck involving Robert Tibbs and Brandon Brock. Brandon Brock's going to bring it home in the 20th position. And folks, that's all we've got for tonight. I want to go ahead and thank our series sponsor here at the Truck Series for the Outcast, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, LuLaRoe by Tammy, Serta Simmons Bedding, J&M Group, Jackie Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services, Pinnacle Wraps, and Auto America. Cannot do it without you guys. We can't be here each and every week doing what we do, having the fun that we do in such an incredible league without these incredible sponsors. I want to give a shout out to my wife, Glad Mom, my daughter Layla, and my son Ethan, who watch and support me doing these things away from them at the other end of the house. I want to thank my in-laws for watching, and all my friends. And yeah, now that we're deep into this playoff, we got one more race to go, Charlotte. And what a night here at Richmond Raceway. We saw strategy, tire management, and the classic short track intensity on display. Congratulations to our top 3 finishers, Eric Johnson, Matt DeLuca, and Robert Tibbs. And a big thanks to all the fans tuning in tonight. I mean, this is what we're here for, is you guys. And for everyone here at Outcast, I'm Glad Dad, and we'll see you next week when the series rolls into Charlotte for the final race of Season 2. Until then, this is Glad Dad reminding you to stay fast, stay clean, and as always, it's okay to be an outcast. We'll see you Thursday night for the Gen 4 series at 7:35 Central Time. You guys take it easy, and we'll see you then.
This broadcast of Outcast Motorsports has been presented by ZeroX Media. Outcast Motorsports would like to give a big thank you to all of the sponsors who made all of this possible. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Stiffly all over the bumper of Robert Tester. Robert Tester been out front most of the race, since the back. Robert Tester coming to the line will take the checkered flag for the first race of the season. Outcast Motorsports on ZeroX Truck Series. Robert Tester burning them down. Donut lights on for you, sir. On the high line, Drew Kuhn on the inside. Oh, Cale Peterson. Is that Cale Peterson or is that Keane? I don't know. Oh, Keane right there. This is for you, Tiffany. Coming to the checkered flag. First time in the Gen 4, Adam Keene gonna win it all. First race of the Gen 4 season right here, Outcast Motorsports on ZeroX. Look at him, he's happy out there.
Yes, he is. Good win, buddy.
That's why I love the driver cams, right there. Put the donut light on for him.
In that old Bobo car.